The story of Prize. A criminal who had killed a person, was fleeing and taking refuge, arrived at a village wearing ragged and dusty clothes, with dirty hands and face, tired and beaten. He had not eaten anything for several days and was very hungry. He stood in front of a fruit shop and stared at the large and fresh oranges, but he had no money. Therefore, he was torn between forcibly taking the orange from the fruit seller or begging for it. His hand touched the knife blade in his pocket when suddenly he saw an orange in front of him. Unconsciously, he dropped the knife in his pocket and took the orange from the fruit seller's hand. The fruit seller said, "Eat it, enjoy it, I don't want money." 3 days later, the fugitive killer reappeared in front of the fruit stall. This time, without saying a word, the owner of the stall immediately placed several oranges in his hand. The fugitive opened his mouth as if he wanted to say something, but ultimately ate the oranges in silence and quickly left. Late at night, as the owner of the stall was packing up his belongings, the front page of a newspaper caught his eye. The fruit seller was shocked and puzzled when he recognized the picture in the newspaper. The picture was of the same man who had been taking free oranges from him while dressed in ragged clothes. Underneath his picture, in bold letters, it was written, "Fugitive Killer," and a reward had been set for anyone who could identify him. The fruit seller immediately took the police's number. The police were in ambush around the stall for several consecutive days. 3 to 4 days later, the criminal man appeared again at the fruit stall, wearing the same clothes as in the newspaper photo. He looked around as if he had noticed the unusual situation. The stall owner and the police were closely monitoring the fugitive criminal with great care. He suddenly stopped and pulled out his knife from his pocket, threw it on the ground, and with his hands raised, easily entered the police encirclement and was arrested without any resistance. As they were taking him away, the fruit seller whispered under his breath, "I was the one who left the newspaper for you, read the back of it." Then he smiled knowingly and got into the police car with a completely satisfied expression. The fruit seller quickly pulled out the newspaper and on the back page, he saw a few handwritten lines that read, "I am tired of running, thank you for your oranges." At the end, please like the video and subscribe the YouTube channel.